How y'all doing, YouTube? It's me. It's a beautiful morning. Even though they sprayed chemtrails, they ain't stopping us from feeling the love. They ain't stopping us from making the best out of it. I have a little partner with me. This is my good partner. As you can see, he got the Gamatron key on, having fun with it, yeah. But today, I want to talk about a nice subject. How you doing? I want to talk about a nice subject today. This subject is under the radar. A lot of conscious people in the community, a lot of people that are deep into all these conspiracies. This is a topic that is under the radar that nobody's really aware about. What am I talking about? Well, this thing is everywhere you go. It's in every place you can think of. There's no escaping this. It's in schools, it's in stores, it's everywhere. What am I talking about? I'm talking about a good old chill. A lot of people, I've been sitting my whole life. It hasn't been till recently I actually started to question such a normal thing. Chairs are so normal in our reality. I doubt anybody ever questioned whether this is how it was meant to be. I could start by saying that no, it wasn't how it was meant to be. Humans were never supposed to be stuck in that position for a long period of time. This position of sitting down, what happens is there's a current of energy that passes through the center point of my top side of my body. It passes up and it goes down my spine in the middle. And as I sit down here, there's a lot of pressure on my butt. There's a lot of pressure on my butt. So this kind of minimizes the energy flow between my body because it's constantly going on. It's like an energy going up and down, up and down. Not only this, but when I sit in this position, I never give my spine an environment where it can relax. Because as you can see, my spine has to support itself, So sitting like that not only stops the energy flow, it also kind of stops my spine from being able to relax. And finally, the last thing about this position that is not as desirable for people is that here in my stomach, this position stops my muscles from relaxing. So that's basically three key components. It stops your spine from relaxing, it stops your stomach from relaxing, and it basically stops the energy flow that's continuing to circle around your body. Now, this is what I want to talk about now. How often you see people doing this? This is the natural position. This is what is known as the squat. My legs are pointed straightwards. I got my hands rested on my knees. It's so relaxing here. But what has changed from the sitting position to this position? A lot of things has changed. So much so, it's almost breathtaking. Now, as I'm sitting here in this position, my spine is relaxed. I can actually feel it. Oh my God, I can even sleep like this. But I'm gonna sleep later. Now, me squatting like this, me making this be my resting point, the organs in my abdomen, all those muscles are now relaxed. All that tension is now obliterated, and my body can now do its job. It can, disperse of all the toxins. My intestines are relaxed, and it isn't in an unnatural position. This is now my muscles here are now no longer relaxed. Also, 90 people don't know this, but a great deal of your power comes from your ass. That's basically why the ass one of the most desirable features when it comes to males and females. Females like looking at men's ass, and men like looking at women's ass, and nobody knows why. The main reason why there's so much attention in this region is because this is where most of your power lies in. You know, your power to move, your power to run, your power to walk, your power to stand strong all comes from your ass. And by sitting in chairs, you can go your whole life without actually activating these muscles in your glutes. The only way for you to activate the muscles in your glutes is to bend down past your knees. And the only way you can do that is to do a full squat. You know? So now, the muscles in my pelvic region, I'm now stimulating them, I'm now promoting flexibility, and I'm avoiding stagnant energy. Because a lot of adults, after all the years of sitting in chairs, they can't squat no more. If they want to pick up something off the ground, they won't bend their legs at all. They'll usually just, you know, have to adopt an unnatural position to pick up something, right? But if it was a child, for example, children have no problem just squatting and having a good time, you know, because this is how it was meant to be. You're supposed to squat, and it brings about less tension on the system. Another reason why squats are very desirable, and you should get into the habit of adopting this pose, is that your body does all it can to maintain a temperature of warmth. By squatting in this way, the energy is able to circulate easier. You're able to stay warm, and by you standing up or sitting down, you change the current of that energy. Now, my body has to work hard because all the organs are spread out. It has to keep the warmth, you know, it has to work harder to keep you warm. But by me squatting, I'm centered out. I can stay warm like this. I'm in my own energy. So basically, that's the point of this video. Start to squat more. And chairs is not what you think they are. I honestly believe that chairs, I can't say that it was specifically designed to attack our system in the way that it does, but I will have to say that chairs isn't what you think it is. And that's mainly the cause of poor posture. It's the cause of people not being able to get rid of toxins because it promotes constipation. It stops people from using their legs the way it was supposed to be used, because you're supposed to bend your legs, your knees. You're supposed to be able to, you know, be flexible in this region. But by wearing chairs, by sitting in chairs, you stop yourself from using this region of your body, your pelvic area, to the best of its ability. So don't be scared to monkey around a bit. Get used to this position, because this is how it was supposed to be. You were supposed to be able to squat most of the time. And, yeah, that's the video. So thanks you guys for watching. Like I said, there's more videos to come. And start to get into the habit of squatting. Because if you look at children, they're aware of this truth. They're aware that this is how it's supposed to be. Children naturally adopt the natural squat. You should too.